Let's go lunchroom.
Thomas.
Thomas A. Tompkins is in 3rd grade. A friend called him Tommy. Tommy has a dog. His name is Taffy. Taffy finds things and brings them to Tommy. Taffy found a hat and gave it to Tommy. Taffy found a box and gave it to Tommy. Taffy found a ball and gave it to Tommy. One day Tommy was playing with his friend Lucy. Taffy ran to them. He had found the TV remote control. It was not an
Ordinary.
remote control. It was purple with red stripes. Where did you find this clicker? Asked Tommy. Taffy just wagged his tail. Tommy took the clicker and started playing with the buttons. Suddenly, the clicker made a loud screeching noise. There was a flash of blue lights and thick smoke. When the smoke cleared, Lucy and Taffy were gone. Tommy was very surprised. He stood still for a moment with his mouth open. He blinked his eyes and shouted, "Where are you, Lucy? Come here, Taffy." He looked for them behind the bushes. He looked for them under the bench. He looked for them on top of the wall. He could not find them anywhere. "I think I made them disappear with the clicker," he said to himself. He tried pressing the button on the clicker to get his friend back. Nothing happened.
Perhaps
Perhaps the batteries are dead, he thought. But there was no place for batteries. He studied the numbers and words on the buttons of the clicker. One read forward. He pressed it.
pressed.
Nothing happened. Another read back. He pressed it. Nothing happened. Perhaps I should point the clicker at myself and press, he thought. He turned the clicker around the press replay. Suddenly, the clicker made a loud screeching noise. There was a flash of blue lights and thick smoke. He felt himself leave the ground. He turned upside down. Everything went black. Tommy fell in the ground with a bump. He slowly opened his eyes. He looked around. He saw Lucy smiling at him. He heard Taffy barking at him. "Where am I?" asked Tommy. "We're in the school lunchroom," answered Lucy. "But I don't know how we get here," she said. Tommy told her, "Let the magic clicker send them there. We shouldn't be here on a Saturday," said Tommy. "We'll be in big trouble if someone finds us." They looked for a way to get out. They tried the doors. They were locked. They tried the windows. They were locked too. "What can we do?" said cried Lucy. "We can't stay here until Monday." "We will not be hungry," said Tommy. "We're in the lunchroom. There must be lots of food here." Taffy starts barking loudly. He found a little door in the corner of the room. "It's not locked," said Tommy. He opened the door and they looked in, but it was as dark as night. "Shall we try crawling in there?" asked Lucy. Tommy picked up Taffy. "Let's go," he yelled. "It's the only way to get out of here." Tommy and Taffy went through the door. They squeezed in. Lucy followed closely behind. Suddenly they were sliding down. It was like going down the playground slide, but faster. At last, they reached the bottom. They landed in something soft and
Squishy.
It was also stinky and smelly. They looked around. They were in a big garbage bin. They were sitting in piles of smelly old food. Yuck! This is
Horrible.
Let's get out of here," shouted Lucy. They jumped out of the garbage bin and ran out of the school gates. After 5 minutes, they stopped to catch their breath. "What are you going to do with the magic clicker?" "I think it makes trouble," said Lucy. "I don't know," said Tommy. They decided to ask their best friends. They would tell them about the clicker the next day at the park. "I'll show Andy and Ken what the clicker can do. I may even send them to the school lunchroom," laughed Tommy. They said goodbye and both ran home. "What will I tell Mom about my stinky clothes?" he thought. As he ran, he safely hid the magic clicker in his pocket.